Hi everyone, just thought I'd do a quick video. Actually might not be that quick. I went to a village garage sale. I can't remember how many there were taking part. There were 30-ish. Yeah, see 29. Yeah, I think it was about 30-ish. 33. Anyway, I went to one house. No, that didn't. This lot came from one house. The woman there, actually, it was her mother's house, and she'd just gone into a home, unfortunately. So she was clearing her house out. Most of this came out of the garage. I think we broke it up. I paid £25 on this lot, and I think we broke it up somehow or another. I'm not 100% sure. But there's an original 60s Bush radio. It is very, very yellow. It's alright. A couple of sealed CDs. I don't know how these worked out in price wise. This is a Yamaha, is it a PSR3? Yes. It's in the box. It's in great condition. I haven't tested it yet, but it is in very, very good condition. That was definitely a £5. Yes, it was. I'm not sure what those are going for. Around, I'm just trying to see the list. 30 quid? Yeah, around 30-ish. I thought it'd have been worth a lot more. Never mind. This, I can't remember. Like I said, it was a bundle. £25. This seems to go for around £9.99. I'm sure that's what I've written on there. The last one that's sold. Can't see it. Oh, I can't. Yes. So it sells for £9.99, that one. This one sells for about £5. Yes. So I don't know whether I will list that one. I might not. Yeah, I might do. I don't like listing things for about a £5, but we shall see. Anyway, so yeah, this radio. I didn't buy this because of this. I bought it because of this. Ooh. So there's a couple of Action Men in here. I really don't think that will focus on there. It might do. It is 1964 Palitoy stuff, and there's some nice stuff in here. Little box. I paid £10 for this. Everything that's in here, basically. I'm probably not going to sort it out and sell it individually. I am probably just going to put it on an auction and see where it goes. That's a tent, I believe. There's a few guns in here. It's a bit missing. This should be on a tripod. This is very cool. So there's some random stuff in here as well that I need to take out and chuck away. There's a poor dog somewhere missing an arm. So yeah, there's some quite random stuff in here, but most of it is Action Man stuff. And it is from the 60s. There's lots of pairs of boots. This weighs, I was going to say it weighs a ton. It doesn't weigh a ton. It's very, very heavy. These are solid metal. Whether they're lead, they look like lead. I think that is the football jersey. There was a pair of shorts. There's a pair of shorts. So that probably goes with the Liverpool kit. How old that is, I don't know. Let's see, there's some random stuff. But I'm really not going to spend time going through this lot and breaking it up, sorting it all out. you see the Palitoy? Yeah, we can. Yeah, so this is all Palitoy, so it is very, very early stuff. And this is quite good condition. There is a little hammock bed thing in here. Oh, there it is. And I think this is part of it. So yeah, there's also there's some really, yeah. Not sure what else is in here. Yeah, just a few different bits and pieces for Action Man. And I really don't know anything about it. I just opened the box and saw these two in there, and I checked the date on this one. Like I said, he said 64, so that was enough for me to buy it. Also from the same house was this. I hope you can read upside down. Oh, there we go. And that's upside down as well, isn't it? Hey ho. But this is a huge camcorder. I paid £5 on this. I walked into the kitchen. She said, go into the kitchen, there's some other stuff in the kitchen. I walked in and there was a little, like, what do you call it, utility room before you got to the kitchen, and this was sat on the side open like that. So I just grabbed it, took it back, put it in the garage with the other pile of stuff. There were a couple of other, there weren't many people. There were a young couple at this house. They had some toy cars there, but they were all yesteryear stuff, so I didn't bother. But they were, I think they were newbies. He was busily scanning and typing stuff into eBay, so I left him to it. The other thing that came from, they had a cabinet in there with some bits and pieces on. There was some nice other bits. I probably could have bought more stuff, but I thought this was enough. These are West German. That one's not. Ooh, I nearly smashed that one then. I don't know whether that's going to focus in there very well, to be fair. This one says 1948. They are various years, up to the 70s. I think this was even earlier. I think this was 1938. It does say 1930. Honestly, it does say 1938 on it. It's really not going to focus, is it? No. But it does say 1938 stamped in the bottom there. West German. Yeah, West Germany. Goebel. Yeah, maybe. These do have value. I paid £2 for these lot. Actually, Catherine paid £2 for these lot. I may as well get that in now. My disclaimers, so I get my dinner on next Sunday. So yeah, paid £2 for this lot. Catherine priced them all up, and they seem to have a value of about £55, £60. But I think I'm probably just going to job lot them together on an auction, starting around 20. And see where they go. I think that's the easiest way. I think she said it's this one. Some of these have got run numbers on. It's not going to focus. But there was a second one of these produced, and the second one, she has both feet on the ground with 2 shoes on, and that the one with her feet on the ground is worth a lot more than this one. But yeah, so for 25 quid I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, it's not a bad outlay on that one. Right, that's the first lot. Right, the next lot is from various garages, houses, whatever you want to say. So I picked up this DAB radio. That's a little bit close. This is a Bush DAB radio. I haven't tested anything electrical yet, by the way. Ooh. That was £2, I believe. Yeah, £2. Should get about 18, 19 back on it, so pretty good. This, I picked this up purely because it said Sony, and I do love anything Sony. Are you going to focus? It says mini docking station. I mean, when I picked it up and saw it, my somebody wrote CB on it. I don't know why. But yeah, for me it was a mini docking station for a laptop. But I paid 50p for this, so I was definitely having it at that. Comes in a little box. It doesn't seem to be any in the UK. I found a couple in America that had sold for between 50 and 70. It's going to be impossible to test, so I'll probably list it and take a chance that it's good. I got a little Starbucks tea caddy, coffee caddy thing. Looks like it needs a bit of a clean. There's not as much in this as I thought they would be. It seems to be selling for around for a £5, so I will probably keep this a little while and get a couple of mugs to chuck with that. I think that's probably the way to go. This is a Kenwood. I seem to be getting loads of these at the moment. I've been buying new ones and all sorts, but I haven't tested it. But there's loads of attachments in there. Yeah, there's lots of different bits and pieces in there. I think that was £3. Yeah, this should get back about 25 if I don't break it all up. I might just list it as it is because I have so much of this sort of stuff. So I'll probably just test it and stick it on at 25. These Portmeirion ones, I mean, usually they say Pimpernel. I mean, Pimpernel is, from what I understand, it's part of Portmeirion. And there's 6 coasters in there. There's a load of mats there, and there is some more placemats, another box of placemats there, and that was £1. Yeah, I think that was £1. Can't see it, can't see it. Oh yeah, there they are, £1. They should get back about £20. I mean, I bought some a couple of weeks ago at a garage sale for £1, I think, and they were sealed though. So we'll see. Picked up these. These were 50p each. Is that one gonna? I'm not 100% sure, but I think these might have been free with magazines at the time. I'm not positive. But yeah, I paid 50p each on these, and they seem to sell around £4.95, £4.99. So I'm just going to bundle them for £15 for the lot. The only gaming related thing I picked up were these two. These were 50p each. Not worth a great deal, but worth more than 50p that I paid for them. That one's not particularly valuable. 4 or 5 quid. This one has a little more value, maybe about 8, 9, maybe even 10, but they are in good condition. There were some PS2 games, but there really wasn't anything exciting. The only other one I would have bought was Crash, but there was another woman there, obviously a reseller and trying to pretend not to be, but hey hey. Right, that's that lot. One more lot. Okay, the last couple of bits. Walking up to, what was the last house we went to? I don't know. I think we did a couple more, but we didn't go to all of them. I think it started at 10. We were there at 9:30ish, 9:45. The first house we went to, it was before 10, and she said, "Doesn't start till 10." But her daughter said, "Come in," so we did. Anyway, so walking up to the next house. This one. That's a bit close, isn't it? I picked up this Panasonic twin deck with an amp and a record player. The guy originally said 10. Actually, I didn't negotiate at all. Catherine did. As we were walking up to drive, I saw that. Catherine went and I pointed that to Catherine, and she went and picked that up. And I was looking at this. He said a tenner on this, and he was going to offer to plug it in, show me it all working, so I'm pretty sure it all works. Now this Baywatch rescue wheels, I'm guessing it only contains a Jeep, but this is still sealed. I think it was 94. Yeah, 1994. He got, yeah, so he wanted a tenner on that. Catherine got him down to £8 and he chucked this in for £2. This seems to sell in America a lot. There doesn't seem to be very many in the UK, certainly not sealed anyway. In America they seem to be fetching 50 plus. So this is definitely going on the high side. I will check again. Oh, just to make sure there is no sealed ones in the UK, and then it will go up pretty high, probably around, I will probably stick it up around 79.99 to start with and see what happens. Leave it for a few days, leave it for a week. I'll probably put best offers on, let's see what happens.